Available. The word available is an adjective in English. It means that something can be used, gotten, or reached at a particular time. For example, if a book is available at the library, it means you can go there and borrow it. If a person is available, it means they have time and can talk to you or help you. Available is used when something or someone is ready or free to be used, taken, or contacted.
Conference. The word conference is a noun in English. It describes a large meeting where many people come together to talk about a specific topic. Conferences are often held in big rooms or halls, and they can last for a few hours, a day, or even several days. People attend conferences to learn new things, share their ideas, and discuss important issues. For example, doctors might go to a medical conference to learn about the latest research in medicine. Teachers might attend an education conference to learn new teaching methods. At a conference, there might be different speakers who give talks or presentations. Sometimes, there are also workshops where people can participate in activities or discussions. Conferences are often planned in advance, and people usually have to register or sign up to attend. There are many types of conferences. Some are for business, where companies talk about their products or strategies. Others might be for academics, where researchers share their findings. No matter the type, the main idea of a conference is to bring people together to share knowledge and ideas on a specific subject. In short, a conference is a big, organized meeting where people gather to discuss and learn about a particular topic.
Equipment. The word equipment is a noun in English. It refers to the tools, machines, or items that you need to do a specific job or activity. Equipment can be small or large, simple or complex, but it is always something that helps you complete a task. In a kitchen, equipment might include things like pots, pans, knives, and a stove. These are all tools you need to cook food. In a gym, equipment includes weights, treadmills, and exercise machines. These are the tools you need to exercise and stay fit. At school, equipment might include pencils, notebooks, and computers. These are the items students use to learn and do their work. The word equipment can also be used in different situations. A photographer's equipment might include a camera, lenses, and tripods. A firefighter's equipment includes hoses, ladders, and protective clothing. In summary, equipment means the tools, machines, or items that help you do a specific task or activity.
Provide. The word provide is a verb in English. It means to give something to someone, especially something they need or want. When you provide something, you are making sure that the other person has it. For example, if you provide food, you are giving food to someone who needs it. If a teacher provides information, they are giving students the knowledge they need to learn. If a company provides a service, it is offering help or support, like fixing something or giving advice. Provide is often used when talking about giving something that is important or necessary. For instance, parents provide for their children by giving them food, clothes, and a place to live. A hospital provides care for sick people by giving them medicine and treatment. The word can also be used in different ways. You can provide help, which means you are giving assistance to someone. You can provide an answer, meaning you are giving a solution to a question or problem. You can provide a solution, meaning you are giving a way to fix a problem. In summary, provide means to give something that is needed or wanted, making sure that someone else has what they require. It's a word used when you want to talk about giving or offering something important.
Construction. The word construction is a noun in English. It refers to the process of building something, like a house, a road, a bridge, or a building. When people talk about construction, they are usually talking about the work or activity of putting together materials, like wood, metal, or concrete, to create something new. For example, if a new school is being built in your neighborhood, you might see signs that say, construction site. This means workers are in the process of building the school. Construction workers are the people who do the building. They use tools and machines to put together the different parts of a structure. If a road is being repaired or built, you might hear people say, there is construction on the road, meaning that workers are fixing or creating a new road. Construction can also be used in other ways. If someone is building a new house, you could say, the construction of the house will take 6 months. This means it will take 6 months to build the house. Sometimes, construction can refer to how something is put together. For example, the construction of this chair is very strong, meaning the way the chair is built makes it sturdy. In summary, construction means the work of building or making something, especially buildings, roads, or other structures. It's a word that describes the process of creating something by putting different parts together.
Survey. The word survey is a noun and a verb in English. It is used to describe a way of collecting information or data by asking people questions or by examining something carefully. As a noun, a survey is a set of questions that you ask people to get their opinions or to learn more about something. For example, a company might do a survey to find out what customers think about their products. They ask questions like, "Do you like this product?" or "What could we improve?" A school might conduct a survey to learn what students think about the classes or teachers. Surveys are often used to gather information from many people, so companies, schools, or organizations can understand what people like or need. As a verb, to survey means to ask people questions or to examine something closely. For example, a researcher might survey a group of people by asking them questions to collect data. A land surveyor might survey a piece of land to measure it and understand its shape and size. Here are some other examples. If a city wants to build a new park, they might survey the residents to see what kind of park they want. A doctor might survey a patient's symptoms to understand what is wrong. In summary, survey is a way of asking questions or examining something to collect information, and to survey means to do the action of asking those questions or looking at something carefully. It's a useful method to gather opinions or details from a group of people or from studying something closely.
Budget. The word budget is a noun and a verb in English. It is related to money and how it is planned, saved, and spent. As a noun, a budget is a plan for how you will use your money. It helps you decide how much money you will spend on different things and how much you will save. A budget helps you make sure you have enough money for what you need and prevents you from spending too much. For example, a family might make a budget to plan how much money they will spend on food, rent, and other bills each month. They decide how much money they can use and try not to go over that amount. A company might create a budget to plan how much money to spend on projects, salaries, and equipment. This helps the company manage its money wisely. A budget often includes categories, like food, transportation, entertainment, and savings. By creating a budget, you can track where your money goes and make sure you don't run out of it before paying for the important things. As a verb, to budget means to plan how to use your money carefully. For example, if you budget your money well, you make sure you have enough for everything you need, like groceries, bills, and saving for the future. A student might budget their time, which means they plan how to use their time wisely, similar to how you plan money with a budget. Here are some other examples. If you want to buy something expensive, like a new phone, you might budget for it by saving a little money each month. A government budgets money for different public services, like schools and roads, by planning how much money will go to each service. In summary, a budget is a plan for how to use money, and to budget means to carefully plan and manage money. Budgeting helps people and organizations make sure they don't spend more money than they have, so they can meet their needs and goals.
Application. The word application in English has several meanings, but I'll explain it in a simple way. First, an application can be something you fill out to ask for something. For example, when you want to get a job, go to school, or rent an apartment, you fill out an application form. This form asks for your name, information about you, and why you want what you're asking for. It's a way to show that you are interested in something and want to be considered. Second, an application can also be a type of computer program, often called an app for short. These are the programs you use on your phone, tablet, or computer. For example, games, social media platforms like Instagram, and tools like Microsoft Word are all applications. They help you do different tasks, like sending messages, playing games, or writing documents. Finally, application can also mean using something for a particular purpose. For example, you might talk about the application of a rule or a law, meaning how that rule or law is used in real situations. So, in summary, application can mean a form you fill out, a computer program, or how something is used.
Contract. Contract is a word in English that refers to a legal agreement between two or more people or groups. When you make a contract, you are making a promise to do something or not do something, and the other person or group is also making a promise. Both sides agree to follow certain rules or terms. If one side doesn't do what they promised, the other side can take legal action to make sure the contract is followed or to get compensation. Contracts can be written down on paper, or they can be spoken agreements. However, written contracts are usually stronger because it is easier to prove what was agreed upon. For example, when you sign a contract to rent a house or start a job, you are agreeing to follow certain rules, like paying rent on time or doing your work. Contracts are used in many parts of life, such as in business, employment, or even when making big purchases like buying a car. They help make sure that everyone understands what they are supposed to do and what they will get in return. In summary, a contract is a promise between people or groups that is legally binding, and it helps everyone involved to know what is expected of them.
Management. Management is a word in English that refers to the process of organizing, planning, and overseeing the work and activities of a group, organization, or business. It involves making decisions, setting goals, and guiding people to achieve those goals. Management is important because it helps things run smoothly and makes sure that resources like time, money, and people are used effectively. In a business, management usually refers to the people in charge, like managers or leaders, who are responsible for making sure that everything gets done properly. They make plans for how to reach the company's goals, decide who will do what work, and solve problems that come up along the way. There are different levels of management. Top-level managers, like CEOs or directors, make big decisions about the overall direction of the company. Middle-level managers, like department heads, make sure that the plans made by top managers are carried out in their specific areas. Lower-level managers, like supervisors, work directly with employees to make sure that the daily tasks are completed. Management also involves a lot of communication. Managers need to talk to their teams, give instructions, and listen to feedback. Good management helps people work together better and helps the company succeed. In addition to business, management can also apply to other areas, like managing a sports team, a school, or even your personal time. It's all about organizing resources and guiding actions to reach a goal. In summary, management is the process of planning, organizing, and leading people and activities to achieve a goal, and it plays a key role in making sure that everything runs smoothly and efficiently.
Performance. Performance is a word in English that can have different meanings depending on the situation, but it generally refers to how well someone or something does a task or activity. 1. In work or school. When we talk about performance in a job or in school, it means how well a person is doing their work or studies. For example, if a student gets good grades, they have good performance. If an employee meets their goals and does their job well, their performance is considered good. Companies and schools often evaluate performance to see if someone is doing well or if they need improvement. 2. In sports, performance in sports refers to how well an athlete or team plays. For example, if a soccer player scores many goals and helps their team win, their performance is considered strong. Coaches and fans pay attention to performance to understand how successful a player or team is. 3. In the arts, like music or theater, performance can also refer to putting on a show for others, such as singing, acting, or dancing in front of an audience. For example, when a singer performs on stage, they are giving a performance. People might judge the performance based on how entertaining or skillful it is. 4. For machines or technology, performance can also describe how well a machine or device works. For instance, if a car runs smoothly and quickly, its performance is good. People often look for products with good performance because they are more reliable and efficient. In all of these situations, performance is about the quality and effectiveness of actions. Whether it's a person doing a job, an athlete in a game, a musician on stage, or a machine doing its work, performance tells us how well things are being done. In summary, performance is a word that describes how well someone or something is doing in a particular activity, whether it's at work, in sports, on stage, or in using a machine. It's a way to measure success or effectiveness.
Confirm. Confirm is a word in English that means to make sure that something is true, correct, or definite. When you confirm something, you check it carefully to be certain that it is right, or you give proof that it is correct. 1. In daily life. You might confirm plans with a friend, like making sure you both agree on what time to meet. For example, if you and your friend plan to go to the movies, you might call or text to confirm the time, so you both know exactly when to be there. 2. In work or school. At work or school, you might confirm information or details to make sure there are no mistakes. For example, if you have a meeting or a test, you may confirm the date and time with your boss or teacher to avoid confusion. 3. In purchases or reservations. When you buy something online or make a reservation, like for a hotel or a flight, you often get a confirmation. This is a message or email that confirms that your purchase or booking has been successfully made. It helps you know that everything is set and ready. 4. In communication. Sometimes, after someone tells you something, you might ask them to confirm it, which means you want them to repeat or verify it so you can be sure it's correct. For example, if someone gives you directions, you might confirm them by repeating the steps to make sure you understood correctly. 5. In important decisions. People also use confirm when making big decisions. For example, before making a big purchase or signing a contract, you might confirm all the details to make sure you're making the right choice. In summary, confirm means to check or make sure that something is correct, true, or agreed upon. It helps avoid misunderstandings and ensures that everyone is on the same page.
Display. The word display means to show something so that other people can see it. It can be used in different ways depending on the situation. When you display something, you are putting it in a place where others can easily look at it or notice it. For example, in a store, items like clothes, toys, or food are displayed on shelves so that customers can see them and decide what they want to buy. In a museum, paintings, old objects, or interesting things are displayed for people to look at and learn about. Display can also be used when talking about screens, like on a computer, phone, or TV. The screen displays pictures, words, or videos that you can see. If you want to show something on your computer screen, you are displaying it. In another way, display can also mean showing a feeling or an action. For example, if someone is happy, they might display their happiness by smiling or laughing. When you display something, the main idea is that you are making it visible or showing it clearly so that other people can see it, understand it, or enjoy it.
Candidate. The word candidate refers to a person who is being considered for a particular position, job, or honor. A candidate is someone who wants to be chosen or elected for something important. For example, in an election, the people who want to become president, mayor, or any other leader are called candidates. They share their ideas with the public, and people vote to choose the best candidate for the job. In a different situation, if a company is hiring someone for a job, they will have several candidates. These are the people who apply for the job and go through interviews. The company will choose the best candidate to fill the position. A candidate can also be someone who is being considered for an award, scholarship, or a spot in a team. They may have to show their skills, achievements, or qualifications to prove they are the right choice. In simple terms, a candidate is a person who wants to be selected or is being thought about for a special role or opportunity. They are in a competition or selection process, hoping to be picked.
Instruction. The word instruction means information or directions that tell you how to do something. Instructions help you understand the steps you need to follow to complete a task or make something work correctly. For example, When you buy a new toy or a piece of furniture, it usually comes with instructions. These instructions explain how to put the pieces together, step by step. If you follow the instructions, you can build the toy or furniture correctly. In school, a teacher gives instructions to students. These are the directions or explanations that help students understand what they need to do, like solving a math problem or completing a project. Instructions can also be found in recipes when cooking. A recipe gives you instructions on what ingredients to use and how to mix and cook them to make a dish. In short, instruction is a word that means clear and helpful directions that guide you through a task, making sure you know what to do and how to do it properly.